Hey Aries, welcome to Larissa Lily Temperance. Today we're doing your general read. This is for anyone Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Aries, and as always, a general read. These general reads are more about spirit transition, soul transition. So this is going to be again for the month of September. I won't be as specific unless spirit guides me to be very specific. But today's reading, during my meditation, Aries, we got main energies: Tower, King of Swords, the Magician. And I also saw 10 of Pentacles. And I do feel like what was coming up for you for a few weeks now is a lot about you guys focused on your finances. And to me, this is still the same thing. This is about you finding yourself more in a King of Swords energy, which also has been coming up in your other reads, where you're very logical about your approach. I think this is where the epiphany, Tower and King of Swords, to me, more of a mental clarity about what you're going to do next or your steps. And then with the Magician, it's the action, right? It's the manifestation of those steps. It's looking at it with a more positive outcome. It's about choosing, your direction and how you're going to go about it, the level of risk you're willing to take. It's getting things done, right? King of Swords, Magician together would be getting things done, doing it, just going for it. And the Tower could also indicate a lot of sudden changes, meaning once you start doing them, things will start to fall into place. And you will have a more, again, a positive outlook here, where maybe for a while I feel some of you Aries maybe just have not been feeling in the up and up. So let's see what this is Spiritual Journey Oracle. Let's see what your soul transition is for the month of September. And again, this is also timeless, so it doesn't matter the time frame. I'm just indicating the time I am doing this. So we have transformation, death energy, of course, and intuition. I think things are really hitting you right now, Aries. So you are shedding layers of your life, some relationship and external factors that no longer serve your highest purpose must fade away. And I honestly feel that with the King of Swords, right, you're also cutting away, but there's this mental clarity of making transitions. And then here, intuition, the gut feelings and certainty you feel about this is your intuition. Trust it. Your highest self knows what is best for you. And I think this is about running with it. That's that Magician. Like, once you know, it's like if your intuition's telling you this is what I need, then you're correct. All right, so let's see the power perspective for this soul transition that Spirit is pointing out. What is the power perspective for Aries, please? Never put the keys to your happiness in someone else's pocket. Oof, that's deep. Listen, I'm not surprised with this message here, Aries, because with the love reads, I've been picking up so much single energy in terms of your self-preservation. And this is where you're, again, King of Swords, Queen of Swords have been coming in your love reads. It's like a lot. So maybe a lot of you, and really focusing on your finances, right? Because we're saying never put the keys to your happiness in someone else's pocket. That means your money. That means all aspects of your life. It's like either you guys gave too much and it screwed you, and that's why you guys are in this very King of Swords, preserving and rebuilding, right? The Tower, you're rebuilding. 10 of Pentacles that I mentioned, your finances, you're paying attention so much. And a lot of you who relate to that the single reads are just also choosing to be single to repair and rebuild, to stay focused, because you also just don't want to be distracted, right? It doesn't mean you don't want love. It just means that your focus is elsewhere. So let's see. Actually, wait. I want to see. We already have the Magician, and the Tower, but this is a different deck. I like the names on this one. I want to see what your major arcana shifts are. What is the major arcana shift for Aries? Okay, there we go. Justice, fair decisions. Your angels are aware that you have concerns, but be assured that there's nothing to worry about. Stand your ground and know that heavens is shining its divine light upon the situation and all is being healed. Take the time to review all the details thoroughly. Forgiveness will bring peace to everyone involved. So this is more of a judgment call, I feel, about one, how you're feeling. And there's obviously a release of the past, right? Because we can't take emotions of the past. I feel for some of you, although the setbacks, right, this important message about never put the keys to your happiness in someone else's pocket, it's almost a fuel. So it's almost like it's the justice is, I learned my lesson. Justice also indicates karma, right? Karmic lessons learned. And now you're going to stand your ground here, and you know what needs to be done because it's like you learned. Surrender to trust here. Trust yourself in your decisions. Yeah, Aries. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. You know, again, this is also probably rebuilding. Some of you clearly went through something that, whether it's family, friends too, I think this to me feels more like understanding a lot of yourself, where you were giving, and no one was really, you know, and you were never on the receiving end. So you've got to rebuild your own trust in yourself and the decisions, and also things that you may have not quite made good decisions about, but you know what, you've got to forgive, which Spirit is saying forgiveness will bring peace to everyone involved, meaning yourself too. So let's see what you need to allow. Yes, I love this right here. I allow myself to have personal boundaries. That's that King, Queen of Swords energy. I'm telling you, I've been feeling that for some time. So this reading truly is about taking back your power, being in this magician energy, your risk, the actions you're taking, the directions you're going to. There's a lot of decisions involved here, Aries. So let's see what else. So we have the waiting game. And this to me is the contemplation. So a lot of thinking, a lot of thoughts go into this. Two of Wands. Yeah, look at this. The Sun. Beautiful. Lionsgate probably made you really shift things. And I love that it felt the two colors here. Sun energy, solar plexus. Number 3, Empress energy, meaning abundance, your growth. Solar plexus also has to do with your meaning of life and your life purpose. So to me, there's an illumination of what's next, and I like this focus. So I think for a lot of you, Lionsgate has it in giving you, again, that King of Swords, Queen of Swords. You guys are in this mental clarity of the pursuit to positive outcomes in life, more happiness, victory and success. This is the 6 of Wands here. Oh my God, death. You got death here, which we already have with this deck here. Transformation. You've got transformation twice. So, I mean, double confirmation about what you're shedding away. And then again, confirmation with magician. Again, here with your main energy, awareness, because now there's awareness. So I think there's so much confirmation in this reading. I mean, come on, Aries, there aren't many cards here, and there's lots of double confirmation about your personal boundaries, about your purpose, about, you know, the clarity you're experiencing. You know, you've got 3 major arcanas here and then 2 major arcanas there. So this is big. This transformation is extremely important in your life. So let's see the light. What's the Sun? Page of Cups. And we got the Devil in the bottom. Again, illuminating lots of things in the past. I think this is more about illuminating. Pages are very youthful. Pages also represent intuition. And this also, to me, pages, since it requires trust, very childlike. So you kind of have to tap into a more vibrant side of yourself emotionally, a more healed side of yourself to be able to start fresh. And, you know that now you can discern the Devil energy. Give me more on the Sun. 2 of Swords. Yeah. Now you're not, it's discernment. 2 of Swords. It's not like you can't see. This is more of intuition, trusting intuition. And that's what we have here, right? Intuition, right? The gut feelings and certainty you feel about this is your intuition. Trust it. Your highest self knows what is best for you. And 2 of Swords is the minor arcana to the High Priestess, which has to do with intuition, Pisces energy. But you're learning to see things more clearly. Also being guided to see things more clearly, to have a more fresh, positive outlook, because again, this is about deciding about your life purpose. Empress energy, what makes you happy, the meaning of life. Like I always associate solar plexus with our chakra, our drive to life, to why we wake up in the morning. Here we are, the solar plexus. We're on the solar plexus. So confirming a lot of stability. You've got 3 of Pentacles now. So you got 2 threes. Again, this is, to me, I feel with this 3 of Pentacles is learning a new skill. And 4 of Wands, stability. So your meaning of life is more about learning something new. Also representing it how it shows on the outside differently, which is your stability, your home, a lot of things that that you're creating. Magician energy, again, 3 of Pentacles, where you're creating things that are reflecting. Oh my God, how do I explain this transformation, guys? We're back to this transformation. So your transformation, the way your outside world reflects you is going to really showcase this new version and this new meaning of life you're living out as right now, right? And so that's what I feel, right? Walking away, 8 of Cups, like leaving the past behind emotionally, very healed, almost like not carrying to repeat. Give me more of this victory and success. Yeah, 7 of Wands, victory and success here. 7 of Wands with this 6 of Wands, so the progression, 6 of Wands to 7 of Wands, where we've got more courage. You know, there's recognition of like a light at the end of the tunnel. So now we're building more confidence. So 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands would be more of like we've been through it. Also, minor arcanas, 8s to the Strength card. So give me more on this victory and success. More on the 6 of Wands, Death. Yep, transformation. So we're confirming your transformation again with the Death card. You know, this is a big change, and this is for you, is what I'm hearing. This is something you just know you have to do. And also 7 of Wands, Spirit, like Spirit said, I allow myself to have personal boundaries. This is creating more personal boundaries to protect and preserve this space, right? Because now it's like, in order to see the light at the end of the tunnel, this victory and success, like you really are on guard. King of Swords, Queen of Swords energy with this drastic change you're undergoing. Give me more of the Death here. Why the transformation? Wow. Okay, Spirit. Chariot again. So, yep, seeing the elusive past, seeing things for what they are. We have Justice again, which we have here, right? So Spirit is saying we have to forgive the past by not seeing. You know, before we probably were fogged. Seven of Cups can represent lots of emotional fog. And this Justice here, again, stand your ground and know that heaven is shining its divine light upon the situation, right? So there's a divine light upon all that mental fog that existed before. So take the time and review all the details to roughly forgiveness will bring peace to everyone involved. So all the details, you know, you've taken the time to get the clarity, Ace of Swords, the clarity necessary for all of that that's hit you, you know, that's affected you. Here we have the Hierophant, again, a spiritual awakening. And it's also with the Knight of Swords, I'm feeling this energy of like just bringing about lots of change with conventional thinking and non-conventional thinking. I think this is establishing belief system as well. It also has to do with awakenings, right? It is our spiritual journey. And, you know, again, 2 major arcanas here with Death, Hierophant, and Justice, meaning like there's an enlightenment that's happening that's giving you this clarity, right? Exposing the elusive thoughts, the emotions, the emotional fog, Knight of Swords, and now taking action. Like, it's, you know, I am getting an aggressive energy with this Knight of Swords. I want to say that sometimes it makes some of you very angry when you think about the fog. And again, rightfully so, if again we gave the keys to our happiness and someone took advantage, right? So let me see this Knight of Swords. But I feel like Spirit, sometimes that anger creates fuel, which is what I was saying earlier, Aries, that this Knight of Swords or something, it feels like an angry energy. Maybe it's a good angry energy where it's fueling you to take action. So give me more of this King of Swords. I already know what that is. Yep. Three of Pentacles. And I felt this energy, King of Wands. So this is fire. So it is putting a fire in your belly. Back to the Three of Pentacles with your life purpose, right? How things mean to you. And now you're more observant about how you're planting yourself. Also, who you allow in your space, right? In your reality, in your three again, in your 3D reality. So you're more cautious with this fire energy. And again, you're being more careful. Let's see this Chariot here. Give more, I mean, the Magician Spirit. Give more of this awareness. Yeah, give more an awareness. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, and yes, and yes. Look at this, Aries. Ace of Wands, right? Seven of Pentacles. We talked about the High Priestess and the Empress. This is exactly what I'm seeing. We've got threes. My threes always, I always feel the Empress when it comes to this. And this is where we just nurture ourselves. There's a lot of self-love that comes in this space. And the Magician is this action, again, representing the Wands, which represents action. It represents fire. It also represents our soul. And this is how we refuel. You're replanting yourself, Seven of Pentacles. So it's just a different chart. What I'm feeling is a charge up, right? Magician energy is a charge, which is also the charge to how people are gonna, of how you're planting yourself, who you're allowing in. Again, your abundance, who you're gonna allow in. But this is a new you, and it's definitely a spiritual version of you, an awakened, an eye opened you. And with awareness, Magician, again, you are in awareness of where you're positioning yourself. And definitely you have to trust your intuition here, right? So Spirit, with the High Priestess, we're back to trust yourself and your decisions. And then I allow myself to have personal boundaries, where once these personal boundaries are really created, you create this space for yourself. And the High Priestess usually spends time alone. So a lot of you want this time, again, to create a lot of abundance, Ten of Pentacles energy in your life. So, ooh, what was that? Queen of Cups wanted to fly out. Give me more of this Empress energy. Yeah. Hierophant, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this is your abundance. You're stabilizing you. Your awakening now shows you. You're going to be so much more stable here with this Empress energy. It's like your focus is your stability, your Pentacles. Again, I just feel strong. Ten of Pentacles. We have Ten of Swords here in the bottom. Yep, that mental battle. It's better discernment, better use of your time, your energy. Let's see what the abundance guidance is for you. Spirit, what is the abundance guidance for Aries here? What is the most important abundance guidance for our Aries? Release resentment and about money. So again, we're stabilizing, right? Because some of you were burned, right? These keys, right? Never put the keys to your happiness in someone else's pocket. Really had to do with finances. And like I said, I do feel some of you are really rebuilding yourself, and that's why this energy here is important. So yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentment about finances just punishes your abundance away, right? we don't want to punish it, because we have to also hold ourselves accountable and know that we still have the power, right? You can still embody this energy with your own initiatives, your action. Magician is what you're going to manifest. Now, with all this experience, Magician energy is about everything we've accumulated, all our karma, all our lessons, and now we know better. That's why in this deck it's called awareness. And now we know better on how to restabilize. So instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. And clearing debt. Some of you may have had someone really leave things behind for you, and I feel for you guys. I feel for those who went through that. So your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts. So I also feel here removing the financial and emotional debts. Some of you, it really has a lot with the emotional debt. So you got to forgive and let go of that emotional debt that might still be blocking your energy, which is this, right? Whoever destabilized your Four of Wands, destabilized your life and made you kind of, you know, if these energies were reversed, then, right, we would be a little depressed, right? Our meaning of life, we wouldn't have a sense of direction. We would feel unstable. And so obviously at some point, to get these energies is because at some point, you know, some of us felt them in reverse. You know, we're not, let's be honest, we're not happy dandy every day of our lives, right? So you already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. And that's exactly what this is. So all this awareness now helps you reignite and pretty much start over, right? You're replanting. Now you're looking at things from a different perspective. You have to trust your intuition that now you can discern, right? All the BS, whoever fooled you, whoever knocked you, whether it's a work environment, whether it was a significant other. For you, it could be all of the above, because sometimes when we're really good people just literally shit on us, right? So preserve for whoever relates to this reading. So guidance for you, yep, self-worth. You know, you get this in your love readings as well, Aries, for some time. And I really think your focus a lot, whoever is associating with these readings for me, my collective who comes in, this obviously seems to be very important and something that needs to be addressed. So never underestimate yourself or your potential. Be aware of self-sabotaging and take back your power. You're worthy of having love and living your best life ever. Be confident and own it. So definitely self-worth needs to be protected and just nurtured. You need to nourish whatever needs to increase your confidence and your self-worth. That needs to be nourished for yourself. Like, you need to take care of that. So I'm not taking all of these, but the bottom one, yes. Summer, a period of vitality and fruition. So a lot of you, this probably was clearing way during the summer. A lot of you, again, we have that sun energy. So maybe a lot of changes, a lot of decisions have been made. Some of you may have received a lot of this vibration or this frequency from the Lion's Gate to really transition and make this transformation, or to continue, or just also maybe a spark of motivation has kicked in. So it's a period of vitality and fruition. So use that fire and run with it. You know, again, Three of Pentacles with the King of Wands, fire energy. So there's obviously a need for refueling. Again, Wands energy, Ace of Wands, are refueling and using fire energy. So use that energy, Aries. I love you. I'm going to leave it there. Please like, share, subscribe. Click that bell button if you enjoy my frequency. But remember to live always relentlessly in serving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you. Until next message. Bye.